Let's hit start. Controllers, please. So, I mean, I've already lost like, I don't know, 15 minutes of practice. Does it matter too much? Probably not. Is it a loss? Probably. So, eep. So, that should do the trick here. So we just need ACC at this point. And then we're all set and good to go. Alright then. Let's see, can we find the server? That's gonna be the interesting question. Even arms. Oh, there's the split one server. Just need the password, I guess, and that's. There's that. That's about it. RCI. I did close it. No, I think I still have the tab open. I'm just blind. Why did I actually look up their password, considering it is literally the simplest password you could ever imagine? And I think it's constantly the same as well. Yeah, I'm giving away effectively what their password is, but like, whatever. So, this is... Wait, that's the wrong car. This one is needed. Yeah, because this is the one that has logos on the front. And now it generates all the other liveries. DDS files on join. Advantage, once it's done, it's done. Don't need to worry about it ever again. 098. Pain pecker. This is just... you can only laugh. Laugh and wave, laugh and wave. These people are absolutely insane. We're up to 32 track time. And actually the track is only fast, it's not even... Yeah, actually I think it's the same as in practice, same as in Pro Qualy, the track conditions. So let's just roll and see what the tires do. Or someone joins. The pit limiter didn't engage due to the person joining. Yeah, it's a fast track and people are so fast. Well, we'll see how these guys will cope with the race itself. Although the fast guys don't seem to slide their cars at all, so... which means they probably will not experience as much tire wear, which means they're probably gonna go faster for longer. I don't know why you slammed on the brakes there, because you got some minor oversteer. Like, yeah, sure, you lost a bit the car, but like you just have to stay on the throttle and lift off a bit. I mean, I'm driving also with a decent fuel out right now. That guy lifted over there. Avoid hitting the rev limiter there, because that's costly. I mean, actually, we are pretty good on tire pressures now. Ah, that was it's not quite the line through this corner. Not sure downshifting is the strategy for that corner. I'll go a bit forward on brake-wise. He wants to come around a bit much. 11.9! I would say that's not too terrible considering we're driving on basically full fuel. And had a mistake starting the lap. I think top 10 might be realistic for this. And frankly, that is. Actually, top 10 could still be a stretch. We're only 13. We're only in practice. There's still more people that can stand back like me. And I missed this corner again. Like even undershooting is still slightly faster than overshooting. How close I am on my own lap times here. I should have done it. Don't know why I wanted to take the corner on 5th. That was too fast. That worked, I guess. Well enough. Ooh, the tire pressure is actually too high. Somehow I'm going too fast into this corner now. And I exactly end up matching my lap time. That's fun. Going thousands of a second back and forth with myself. Much wiggle there. Now I end up too fast into this corner. Eighth. So everybody seems to be sitting in the 11s. Well, not everyone, but like this. Around the top 10s, it seems to be everybody in the 11s. From here on towards this front, I think how many seconds am I? 2.5 seconds, Jesus. This is just the aliens in the front, they're just not, it's just not humanly doable. Still not forward. Got locked up there. Is it an AM? No, it isn't. Again, a little bit backwards here. There's a bit more time in the lap, but like... Again, this is just practice. Not qualifying. Ah, that's too right.
Car on the right.
Passing people is actually fun.
Clear on the right. Yellow flag is acted.
Yeah, I've been handed on quite a few positions just now. Everybody seems to just get a second win right now. I have to see. Can't go into it too positively. But also there's a bunch of people who just can hot lap but not drive, so we shall see. I would say those are the people that are around 2 seconds of the aliens, so... Martinez guy's not slow. Need to probably lower the left side tire pressures a bit. This was actually not too terribly slow through that corner. Just yeeting it in.
Yellow flag is acted.
Yeah, I think the track is getting faster. Yeah, track is up to optimum. I mean, you don't really usually gain like a 10th after how many laps I've just done on the tire set. Still not the right way for this stupid corner.
Yellow flag, be careful.
It's just a very difficult guessing game with that corner. And so far I've like guessed not really right a single time. Just to varying degrees of slightly less wrong. Didn't make a good exit there. Just somehow ended up very early apexing and shallow. Didn't get the rotation in the second half. The car just went whoop straight. And that's a lock. Hey, we need to practice pit entries. From 2/10 up, might as well just do that. Somebody killed the board there, and I'm pretty sure that's against their rules even. If you do that... Oh, 17th! It's just suddenly everybody's deciding to do hot laps. Oh, 8 now! The fucking drugs these guys are doing, man. These aliens. The drugs. Completely unreasonable times. I mean, I have a few 10s in there, but actually a few 10s would get me. If I had converted those 4 10s, I think, and I would have gotten P10 again. 2 seconds off the pace, man. That's something. Oh, fresh. This is tires that light graining on the rears as usual. When that after like 20 minutes of driving on them. Not much at least. Fastest AM drivers are only half a second behind me. Hello game? Oh, somebody decided to join who hadn't had this livery rendered yet. Yeah, the aliens are nearly a second faster in Sector 1, a full second faster in Sector 2, Sector 3 nearly a full second again faster. I mean, not too surprising, but like... I mean, if I compare to P9 and 10, roughly, I'm bleeding a bit of time in Sector 1. Sector 2 is also like 3 tenths down, and Sector 3 is about 2 tenths down. Okay, let's take a few tenths here and there. And as far as I know with my lap, where was it? I gained some time in... Actually, I did find like a 10th in Sector 1, but like that's not much. Why is that not my fastest Sector 1 then? Yeah, that 10th that I found apparently just didn't amount to anything. But actually looking at that, that's in-lab had... Yeah, first sector was actually not that much faster, but even though I did get in 10th there, but like... Then the finals, the middle sector was really quick. I actually had a fast middle sector. Final sector was obviously not timed because I was heading into the pit lane there. So this is gonna get interesting, just getting anywhere in qualifying. At first we're gonna watch the AMs anyway, dude. So I don't have to think about it too much. They can deal with that problem, not mine. Saves me some time. Right. Okay. No, it is. Where's Ted Edwards? Packing order. No, where's the answer? Not in the front. Or am I just blind? Because he must be somewhere. guess he's not racing, that's the basic answer. Because I would be like, is he faster than me? Then I would trust him. If he isn't, then like, no, I'm not trusting you. It's a relatively simple answer. You might know or you might not know.
Green light. Go, go, go.
Dumb GL, however, is probably somebody who drives further upwards. But Danny Mancinas is actually driving the same time as me. So, and he's asking by driving the same bloody times as me. Because he's literally one position behind me. 197 immediately got a DQ because they just couldn't read the rules. How do you DQ them? Ah, that's fair. I would have liked a freebie. You could have let him start with back for ignoring quality proceedings. Temperatures are similar in practice. I mean, the thing is also that, like, while I wasn't actually practicing with qualifying fuel, I've oftentimes enough put in quality performance that are slower than my race performance, so it's that day then do be like that. So I did delete again my fuel numbers, which is fun when it does that. Some of you are absolutely useless some days. He's locking quite a bit, honestly. Ireland was the first lap. 2 minutes 13.1. Not that fast considering the track is optimum, but I mean, this is the AM category. We're expecting people to not be absolute rocket ships in it. Although Kerrigan, who I've been following, just put in a 2:12.8. It's not slow either. None of these AM guys really are. You have to just... I mean, technically they're probably faster still than the silver car just with in 11.8. These guys are faster than the silver category in Broken Bones. And Broken Bones is already just stacked grid. There's some absolute aliens on there. But this is just gods. We'll optimize the fun out of these cars. Frankly. Carl doing so fast, that's a little chim. I did carry 5th gear for that section. I do gravitate towards down gearing there. He's also carrying 3rd through here. It does go down to 2nd for this corner. There's quite a few people, however, haven't put actually a lap time in yet, even in the AM category. Nearly half the grid haven't. We're closing up on car. He's struggling a bit to find traction. I don't think this lap is going to be any faster. He's an 08, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12 2. Yeah, he's 4 times slower at his best. He can do better. Sure of it. Paushio just jumped him with an 11.5. That gives already the idea if the AMs are doing 11s, then everyone was sandbagging because that's... that means no one was really doing real pace. In practice, that's... they all did race practice, not qualifying. And a lot of people probably drove very slowly during the pre-quali session. Because they're miles faster than what they did in pre-quali. Although watching Carl here, he's... yeah, you can do a fast lap, but I don't think you can do more than one. It's fortunately concluded now. Bound to be making it. Gonna see, but I don't feel good about qualifying for me then. After like, it looked promising in phases in practice, but like, I have to hope that I stay in the top 20 and then I go faster than the AMs at this rate. I think he has enough time to start another lap, but I feel like his tires are just toast. He doesn't really have an answer at this point anymore. No improvements. He actually went worse than his previous lap, which was already worse than his fastest lap. Let's see, can he do something? Now's the time up. So I think it's you guys who gonna can't obviously finish watching his lap because, well, I have to head out before the lap is over. So is Quinn capable of putting a lap time in? Yes, he ends up P8 and I'll check my setup. Yeah, I think everything is in place now for qualifying. Yeah, your lap is over, Quinn. You have to pull. I don't know why he hasn't pulled over and gotten out already. Well, do we need to do cooldown laps? Slow in there. Okay, 45 pulls over. Okay, and 190 also gets informed about it. So no cooldown laps, it's just these guys didn't realize they were done with their qualifying already. Right, it's go time for us, however. Last 10 minutes. Let's see where we end up. I'm not sure going up in second and trying to accelerate out of 50k. If second is particularly much better than first. Cold temperature, so we have to take a bit of care with the car. I feel like not make a stupidly large gap. This is GT4 Qualy. You have time at the end of your first flyer to make a gap. I don't think this guy is like that much faster than me, for example, who really doesn't worry about it. If my memory is correct, he's not a top 10er. He's actually a top 10 contender, but like not a pole contender. I would like at least a second, thanks. I'm happy with about that. Don't really need more. I mean, I guess he was kind of reasonable because we're all stacking up again in the last sector because people just do not realize you do not need to do this in GT4. You're anyway doing a warm-up lap. You're not going full force on the first flyer. Fastest time is the second flyer, if not the third. Right, it's too much forward blade, guys. I'm just realizing I forgot to actually put on my pulse band. Ugh. I had such a good opportunity prior to qualifying. I knew I had forgotten something. Yeah, this guy's like so slow that he's like actually getting caught by me even. Also, my tires are not quite getting up to pressure. Let's let both of you by. Come on, get your ass by me.
Clear on the right.
About 2.7 seconds behind, but that can be a problem of Martinez.
Well done, man. The fastest lap so far.
Yeah, my tires for some reason have not come up to pressure. They're actually under pressured somehow. Gotta love it sometimes. Oh, could brake later there. That's the exit there. See how many seconds I'm getting. Ah, I lost it there. I think maybe. Let's see, where does it put us? 7th right now. That's actually higher than I expected considering the lap time. But I think there's some people who haven't put their fast lap in yet. We'll have to see. That guy in front of me goes very sideways into this corner, but it seems to be working out pretty well for him. Oh, that's too fast. Straight up went the corner. I was 2 corners in a row, a slight mess up. But gives me a bit of a gap to attempt one final run. I mean, currently I'm not sitting too badly. Heck, even the aliens are not that much faster than me. Only a second. That's perfectly acceptable numbers. Considering the guaranteed to have no life this track to min-max the setup again. 1.5 seconds technically, actually. It's a bit more, but like, hey, whatever. You take whatever you can get. Considering practice, much faster they were there. Yeah, this is good enough, I suppose. Got you guys pulling over. Well, I'm finding like my best first sector so far. Ah, bounce the rev limiter there. And another bounce. Like, just getting that late apex is so difficult on that corner.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Ah. No, that's not the greatest run through there at all. Let's see, what will this guy last? A low 10, that's for sure.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
10.377 P8 so far. Again, 1.5 seconds off the aliens.
Lightning validated.
Tire pressures in the end actually came up finally. Well, I'm not quite sure if it's in part because I started really attacking the car, throwing it way more sideways. So, we've actually done something pretty decent. A P8 here. And yeah, the alien is with an 8087 on the board. That's just absolutely absurd times. 2.6 liters it seems my car's consuming. Right. 5 minutes, okay. I think I'll briefly go to the toilet and grab my pulse man. So, 2 minutes 50. Good luck, have fun. It's like, if that is possible with this car. Obviously, this car is pure fun. What has happened with my finger here? Like, my ring finger on my glove just, like, basically got eaten. It deleted itself out of existence. I can't put it on anymore. Oh, come on. Garbage roll back out. So, out of glove. Just another 2 minutes to go. I actually haven't done my fuel math. That's a bit of a problem. I mean, I do need about, what, 80 liters or so? Roughly. Back off a napkin math. Anything else I can take in the pit stop? Just take 85, I would say. So I have just about sufficient, and then can change tires if needed. Yeah. Okay, and tire pressure should be fine then for a race. I'm figuring out how much I miscalculated myself. In the 2-man series, I was constantly guessing my fuel for the start, and it's like I've been kind of guessing a bit low there, so slightly concerning. It should be fine. Car's not too fuel hungry.
30 seconds.
But it's not like it's economy machine. Let's set this correctly up. Alright then.
Stay single file.
These tires are quite stone cold. And this car is quite nasty on cold tires, so cold low pressure tires it doesn't like. Honestly, I think tire temp doesn't care too much about. Actually, I think it does. It's just tire pressures it really cares about. Low tire pressures. On the rear especially, and you start getting sent. If I can just hold my position, that's gonna be pretty impressive. It's gonna be interesting to see strategies here. Obviously, I'm gonna try to stay on one set, not change tires. It's a sensible strategy, but some of these guys might just change tires to get a fresh set on the car, considering it is the Maserati after all. And they're on the pit lane already, so they only lose another roughly 28 seconds or so with that extra change. More like 26 seconds. Because just taking 1 liter of fuel is already 3.2 seconds due to hose insertion and removal time. So usual time losses connected to pit stops are basically gone in those circumstances, so people like me can all lose the same amount of time if we pit or not. Well, we have to all pit, but like we have to lose a quite sizable chunk of time the same way if we take tires or don't take tires. Also an advantage, you can fix your damage if you need to. Although that's usually not worth it. Especially with how tight the grid is. Actually the grid wasn't that tight even around me, I think. Like we're P8 with 1.5 seconds of pole. Other guys aren't that close to me either. Like compared to Broken Bones, this is like spread out like crazy. So set on my brake bias. Come on, drop back into position. Let's see how we survive turn 1. That guy next to me got a way better reaction time than me.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the left.
Got a bit of run there. So the guy behind, but I'm not gonna make it easy for him. So he has such a run here. He gives me a bit of room here. It's appreciated. Still there.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Is open. It's darting around behind me. Probably not particularly easy to pass with these cars. Although probably for a single make series it is actually relatively simple. considering it's relatively easy to make mistakes. And I say that when I just run off the road. Let's see, do I get... Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. I was definitely expecting that. Man, why does this guy have so much speed? Like, I might have butchered the previous corner, but I didn't actually lose that much momentum to the car in front, but he's just speed down the straights. That's interesting. I mean, you might have be running less rear wing. I'm running 4 wing on the car to cope with the high-speed sections. Let's see, he's gonna sit back behind me again and just gonna draft me. He's not having an easy time of his to outbrake me when he has more speed even than me to shut off. It's kind of like the nightmare back at Barcelona over a year ago. Gap calculation is all over the place, it's not working properly. He seems to be making like 2/10 up on a single straight. Slowed down very early there and messed up the corner due to that. He's showing his nose there, but like you're not going anywhere. You're not getting your overlap. You're just messing up your corner. Granted, he's also avoiding hitting me in case he messes up his braking. Nearly messed up my braking there. Oh, that's too much push.
Car on the right.
He's alongside already. Fuck. Or he backside. He didn't gamble it. Notice that he's now in a significantly better position. His straight line speed advantage. Yeah, I'm barely gaining at all on the car in front, but he's getting so much. Oh, come on. You need to drive perfect around these people. Getting deja vu from brands. Where I could keep it up with the fast guys for a bit, but then after a few minutes it just fell away from me. And I feel like this is right now happening right in front of my eyes. Low brakes, would you kindly not completely and utterly cease up for no particular reason. Because that setting before that used to work. So now it's not working anymore. You have to brake early because you can't see shit. Ah, missed the apex there.
Car on the right.
Somehow he still got more momentum through there.
Clear on the right.
He hit me there. But I'm turning against him, I just say it. Because that should slow him down, but he just has so much straight line speed for no reason. He just does not relent.
Clear on the left.
Oh, and there was a collision behind. Oh, that's a massive wipeout. I guess I have clear. No. That's unfortunate. One guy behind got greedy. Because he finally caught up to us. And just launched it alongside him. Still sort of touching distance with Chaff though. You can see what we can do about him. If at all. And from doing so many 10.7s. Effectively was qualifying times. That's a bit wide. We're driving basically the exact same lap times, me and Jaffa in front. That's a bit much lockup.
Falling behind in the car in front, sector 3.
I'm getting oversteer in some corners, I get front locking in others. It's great fun. Yes, Sabrent was actually faster than me, and I'm keeping the gap to Delhi behind. Vroom vroom, yes. A grid out of only Maseratis. Actually, I think I might even bleeding time to Delhi round. God damn it. My car is again experiencing tire degradation while everybody else is not. But this can very much swing around again. Yeah, so handing out already penalties, so I guess there's no post-race reviews here. Enough greens going up. Didn't spend enough hours at under the sun. Not enough vitamin D. They all suddenly up faster, 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 faster. It's like very fun. I did get a breather finally because the guys behind me crashed. But nope. Not to be. Hello, car. I mean, we're having currently the phase of boring single make stuff because everybody has a pace, everybody has their positions, and we're now spreading out. As this pace manifests. Even though this car is probably as different as you can get. Possibility for mistakes and everything. So just slide wide. It's still not enough to make single make racing particularly interesting. You have to exactly come out in front of me, do you? At least he slowed down. But like, what is my luck when that starts happening? Dally continues to close the gap down. Nearly 10 minutes of fuel extra in the car already. And I was concerned I underfueled the car. Feels like chaffing is falling off, but maybe he's just making a few mistakes right now and he's gonna be right back on the ball in a moment. So far, people still doing 10 fives, which is just like 2/10 slower than what I did in qualifying. Granted, they could be on less fuel than me. We're nearly halfway into this race. my lap times are... My delta is also going down somehow, so it's interesting. Current situation. Well, it seems it was just an off lap for him, because he's back and gapping me. The guy behind is backing, closing in on me. Oh god. I can't really afford sliding that much. Tires have to last! Come on, bite already! You're only half an hour old! God damn it, that costs so much time.
Gaining on the car any second.
Slow. Because I jumped that curve and suddenly lost 2 tenths. Still a bit strange because the entry was very fast. Shouldn't have cost that much momentum. Oh well. When thousands of seconds matter, it starts becoming a bit obnoxious. It's a bit late. Somehow the car did pull up. Guess I'm driving the corner a bit slower now due to the tire wear. I nearly arrived at the halfway point. Be expecting more people to decide to do their pit stop and get it over with. Precisely. I'm expecting people to actually start coming into the pits, even though we're not really doing much in terms of service, just to get it over with. If the guy behind me catches up to me, I'm pretty sure he's just gonna jump in there. Oh, that's a twitch and a half. Seems to not have cost him much time. And my lap time is just dropping off and off and off and off. Maybe it's getting slower. Actually made quite a bit of ground up this lap, so far at least. But I think he's faster than me in sector 3. Guess maybe he's starting to struggle a bit. Or it's just singular mistakes. Guess they can make so much difference. Will I show a few laps back? And I dropped like half a second with a single one. No, he's not coming in. Guy behind me coming in. Nope. My previous lap was an 11.7, this time around 11.1. And the guy behind me basically down to the thousandths of a second matched me, so that's fun. I mean, he's not going faster, which is at least something. Although I think he's going slightly faster than me. For quite thousandths. Like down to the 10th it was matched. I was, I think, slightly quicker then. thing is, that's enough to like lose quite a chunk of time. That's like 3/10 gone. If that single oversteer moment. A bit fast. That's a bit sideways for him. Similar error to me. I think I cost him about 2/10 or so. Cat behind actually ended up being roughly the same. Yeah. That's a bit wide. Got away with it. I think I need to move the brake pads again forward. There's too much oversteer on the car again. And this entire thing has given the guy behind half a second. Clean. And we have now lap traffic also ahead. Not sure if that guy's gonna jump. Seems the guy in front of us is the slowest out of the three. The fastest is the guy behind me. The back marker seems to not be jumping. At least not so far. And I get massive... Missed the apex there. There's another apex. Come on, car. You don't break down on me in the last... Finally seemingly letting by, but not really. He let one of us by. Not the other ones. He's behind me right. Yeah, like this. Whenever there's a vaguest of silver lining of me actually closing in, then A, this guy behind me closes in, and B, no, I'm not gonna move to let you by on the inside.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Why does everybody seem to have so much more straight line speed than me?
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
As soon as he got behind me, he immediately is capable of attacking me hard. So nothing seemingly stopping him from that. able to keep him at bay when he was some distance behind still, but like now no longer. Well, we're not losing too much ground actually on the guy in front despite having to defend. That was a full second slower due to how much defending I had to do. One of my best runs for turn 1 just to basically manage the guy behind. What the hell? Where are you getting that grip from? A, he has unreal straight line speed, and B,
Car on the left.
oh, I lifted off the brake slightly.
Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
He's immediately aiming for the cutback. He just carries so much more momentum out of nowhere. Hello, could you kindly experience things like tire wear? Or,
Car on the left.
you know, not sudden, rapid.
Clear on the left.
Well, Phillips is actually the alien race leader who is now getting suddenly here in this because he pitted early.
Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Let's get that done. Not happy about that. Well, it's not really the guy's fault. So, 1 liter of fuel. And nobody with repairs. Come on, jack up.
Mandatory stop. Start. Go on, let's go. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Runs the default livery. Oh, come on, turn! He's not even by.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Thanks, I guess. I absolutely did not expect that. Okay. However, if Bailey answers, Or Delhi, I think it is. He's probably gonna end up faster than me. Although he has to lose the position to the race leader. He has to let that guy by. Come on. Someone is in the pits. Under in the pits. Yeah, Delhi's in the pits. Okay. Showtime. It's done.
Car is exiting the pits, watch out.
And we're in front of Delhi. By 1.5 seconds. Nice, that worked out perfectly. By putting it 12 in last time around. How many people do I have in front of me who need to
Yellow flag in sector 2.
get service? It doesn't seem like there's much pace really left in this car. We're still stuck in the high 11s right now. On the pace. The last few corners just changed something. Oh, come on! Yeah, they changed something. They lose all the time that I just gained over the lap. God damn it. Corner is so annoying. Right, Portman is in the pits. Nearly back up to 7th. Just I think where I left off. Although Nirik was not the guy who was in front of me. There must be someone still in the further up the road, the top 5, who hasn't done his pit stop yet. Yeah, there's 10 minutes to go at this point. If I can just keep the gap line stable, that's gonna be enough. Wasn't particularly smooth into that corner. And that was basically a completely disabled exit. Yeah, the exit was disformed like someone with Down syndrome. Probably should make sure it look like that. But am I wrong? Not really. Kinda slightly nervous. Still missing the guy that was following the entire chaff. I was missing up the guy directly in front of me right now. Oquident does his final pit stop and restores the order. Seems my pace is the guy behind has suddenly found a second wind. That's not good. Not good at all. Well, Michael seems to be right now readying for departure. Pace is starting to enter free fall here. I just have a couple of laps to go. And I know when he gets under a second, he just drives by me. But he's made up like 1.6, not 1.6, half a second this lap. So not to be underestimated at all. Just over 6 minutes on the clock. It's just not just Dally who's coming after me, it's also Boardman. He's really come into his element in the second half of this race. Made up quite some ground in the pit stop here. Even though I made up ground in the pit stop quite drastically. Dally was the big loser out of the pit circle. Goes occupant. And with him I'm up to P7. But I feel like there's technically one car missing still. There's enough time on the pit window next time around to still pit, technically. Badowski is actually... No, it's not Boardman, it's Badowski. It's the driver who's putting Dally under pressure. And he might break the guy. Pretty sure we have 2 laps to go at this point. And they're starting to fight, which is positive news for me. Someone there's in the pits. Schaffer. He has done his service. He's still on pit road. I couldn't see him when I looked over. He might have just beaten us all out of the pit lane. Yeah, he's there. He's just about done it. It's basically a one-lap shootout for me. Should be up to operational now. It's interesting considering how much he was struggling prior to me pitting.
The window is now closed.
So close, but yet so far.
Leaders on final lap.
Gap behind us widened even further. The cab in front is basically not coming down. This pit exit I made up with like 2/10. Oh, not the fastest run for there. I can't afford that. If I want that position. I'm just not in striking distance. Got out of shape there, but it just didn't cost him time. Braking a lot later than him. He's still, however, carrying the same amount of speed as me. It's fast. Dali has dropped back far. He got tangled up with Podolski, clearly. Fortunately, I think I'm gonna end up here a lap short. Yeah, I gained quite a bit of the ground here on the final lap, but just not enough. I drove the wheels off, it just wasn't enough. 7th. Ah. Damn, that guy got lucky. Still, this is a very good result. These people make me definitely work for me. It could have been a lot worse. Alright, then 8 liters still in the tank. I'll have to check the replay what happens with Dali and Podolski behind. See what happened of the guy who I was fighting in the beginning of the race. Yeah, Phillips pitting early on and ending up behind me prior to me even pitting. It's just Christ, these aliens. I'm not driving properly anyway. Let's just call up the menu. Hello? Oh, I hate you. I hate you too. Hello, let me return to garage. Please. Thank you. So, tires at 4. Significant graining on the rear tires, light flat spots on both front tires, light blisters on the rear left. Yeah, I thrashed those tires. 1.6 millimeters on the rear left. That's something. Those were completely worn down, these tires. But the car still worked. Right. Okay, then let's just So it should start again. Guess I gained 1 position from the start. It's the closest I got to Chafe. No, I got relatively close a few times to Chafer. And there it just comes with MUQUs. What we definitely have to consider is that a lot of guys are running seemingly no rear wing and just driving and can drive with much more straight line speed than me. Definitely noticeable on a few occasions. That's the spin entry, okay. We only fought for like 5 laps or so.
Green light, give it all you got.
Yeah, lowering like now you guys too quick in the straight line. What the fuck? So Dom Healy just said that you don't need a. Although Nearing said that he was running 6-1. Because in my opinion, you definitely need the wing, otherwise the car will start sending itself. You do play with a wing to keep the tires happy. And I didn't want to like go much lower because I'm already sliding enough this car. Car's already going sideways enough. I guess I just come from like running this car non-min-maxed completely and just set up to compete against others, and frankly when it comes to competing against Alpines and the like, you don't need to minimize the rear wing because you're anyway already faster than them. Blast by him here, but then slide wide again. It's just this car just moves out of that corner and plants, and then obviously in the straight line for some reason has so much more speed. He's expecting me to slide, which I kind of do. So taking a bit of exit here. Now I go deep on the brakes on the outside. He hugs the inside, fortunately for me. And then this guy just is stupid, pokes his nose in where it doesn't belong. What happened with him? He took half a minute to like actually lose it. For him, he's just coming from definitely see me missing the apex there. Yeah, I guess he wasn't paying attention. That's more than like. Although his secondary spin is very. Yeah, he's just putting too much steering in. he has to counter steer for the first hit, then takes the second hit, and then just counter steers for no reason into it. They've turned left after hitting him, and it's just like, yeah, that lost them. God. Straight line. Somebody trying to pass him around the outside there. Anybody? I thought someone else got also collected here. I guess everybody else just went evasive action here. Yeah, and there's a definite case of some people not holding their brakes. This is the valley actually. It's by that guy. Follows me for a bunch of laps. Bunch of more laps. More. Even more. And he's finally behind me. And Will launches attack. He's very much off throttle here. I think it's in part because he's just waiting for me to make a mistake and get the drive. Which he gets. Although he doesn't have that much slipstream actually compared to the other guys. He sat behind me and barely gained on me. So he must have not run that much slipstream. So that little rear wing. He wasn't making up too much ground. He was just optimizing his exits. There again, a slight wiggle from me, I guess. He's right behind me. Pokes out. I just not have the speed in that moment. But I drive way too hard in because I'm expecting someone who's very fast on the straight, but he doesn't seem to be actually. Get by the traffic there. An attempt at this time. See right behind the slipstream again. Is he getting by me? He's not really gaining at all even. Must have run a lot of rear wing in comparison. He's off throttle for like an eternity. He just lets his car roll through this section. Such an interesting way of driving it. And defensive here. Trying to poke there. Not taking none of it. And as I'm going more sideways than him, except on the exit there where he got a massive twitch. Outside. And he just waits for me to complete the outside pass so he can just drive the normal racing line. That guy is good. Genuinely fucking good. So he can put the moves on. Moves out, put pressure on. It doesn't affect me really too much. I'm already just going slightly too wide. Just drives smoothly through this corner, gets fast run through it, launches himself on the inside, double bangs me out of the way. Well, I graze as he graze him as he passes me. And there I bounce again. Because I didn't give him enough room. seem to have cost him time then. Because that's the interesting part. At some point the race leader must be passing him. Yeah, he fought with the guy. Guess what I did. No, he did come in actually. After getting past, he comes in. Which is why he lost so much time. Well, I think his pit entry was a bit faster than mine. Did he nail his box? His late box. He's taking a while here in the box. Okay, now he's down again. Guess he fixed some damage, because otherwise it doesn't make sense that I'm going by. Just full attack through turn 1. Oh, he got very close to the white line there. Was I there? I mean, I bled some time with this guy, but he didn't actually cost me that much time. I guess really what cost time was him with a longer pit stop. I feel like he stood longer than me. Animation can barely finish off the guy putting the fuel rig in. Immediately just the black stripe out of the pit lane. Right, we wanted to figure out what happened with him at the end of the race. This just keeps following me around the circuit. Just 2 seconds ahead. There's obviously pressure from behind. And if he's not faster than me in a straight line, that's not a good sign for him. Wide there. Getting close to each other there. Yeah, that guy's even further back. Yeah, he drives more like me for this section here. Trying to break the draft by moving early. He's not interested in defending the inside line, he just wants to move early to defend. So faster out into. Oh, and there's a few wiggles there. High speed corner, he's a bit slower. Behind is right behind him. Tries out braking around the outside. Nearly works, but he continues to carry good speed. Locks him on the apex. Oh boy, this is gonna go into the final lap at this rate. They're throwing it at each other and they just don't back out. What's gonna happen between those two? He's wide, very wide. That's gonna cost him now. With his constant good exits, he finally had one bad. And he's immediately down the position. And he launches it up this next corner. Sideways. Red car with the cutback. Not letting him really back on the circuit just in time. Side by side into this chicane here. With the red car on the outside. Now on the inside, the advantage for the fast king. Dally right binds. Looks up the inside for the high speed corner. Oh, and there's contact. For Dally, unfortunately, he didn't counter steer backwards early. You're like half an hour late. It's like, now you need to start turning. Nothing. Now he starts turning. At the point that he's already like gone in the other direction. It's done at that point. He just doesn't notice that he needs to save the car this direction. It's funny when you're the guy who gets nearly pit maneuvered effectively and you're the one that drives away. I'm not saying this is not intentionally, it's just that this is getting hit on the rear axle like that usually ends not great for you. Just he wasn't really alongside prior to braking. He which point does he turn? Try to time that. Yeah, we would say, like, let's just say he starts turning here. He has a bit of overlap, but not much. Not much. Boom. And honestly, he's going straight more than actually into the corner, the 197. Dally. Yeah, he's not turning, Dally. He's not getting turned, he's going straight. And just... someone can just got confused with the situation of having to, you know, recover a car out of the gravel trap. Because he took way too long also going back into first. It's down to someone who's not used to being in a gravel trap. So he comes back on the road here. Whoa, nearly chops this guy. Gee, that was close. Did this have ramifications for positions? think there's another car for... Well, he must have quit before the server. No, that's P13 there. That's the 54. Yeah, he has 60 is classified quite a few positions down behind that. Is that a lap? No, they're all in the lead lap. P28 is the first car that isn't on the lead lap. So what happens here? There's the 222 alongside. So he's losing 2 positions already. P11, 12. Maybe he had... yeah, I guess he had a penalty. That's the answer to the question. Because he finished right behind the... Actually, no. That is correct. He started... He was P11 and dropped 2 positions on the last lap. In part because of Dali's rejoin, he dropped one of the positions and then lost because of that position, the other position. Yeah, he can definitely say he's not particularly happy with his Grand Zero racing. I think we've done everything for tonight. I mean, I could do some GT3 racing, I guess, but like... For what, I guess? Jesus. I'm reading like the Maserati Cup chat and like someone is just getting chewed out there by people and it's like, bruh. I'm sure Daniel Merchant didn't drive particularly too well, but you guys like Hoogeveen is just chewing him out. Hindware, not the struts. Tim Ireland. So, that's me. Alright. Okay then. Don't know what I'm gonna. I think I might just do some driving of GT3 or something. Actually, when is the next hello controller? Would you kindly return back to me? Next LFM session. It's been ages since I've logged in on there. 18 notifications. Congratulations, you've used the Bronze Plus license for the first time. Like, wasn't I already? I think I fulfilled the license requirements already for a while. Bronze Plus license, you need 10 plus races, an ELO of more or equal to 1,500, and a safety rating higher or equal to 4.0. However, I technically fulfill the requirement for a Silver Plus license even right now, besides the 25 ranked races. Because I have 6.1 safety, 6.12 and 2,000 and a bit ELO. Which would allow me technically into Silver Plus. But I'm currently stuck in Bronze due to not having done enough laps for that. And not enough races for that. So let's. There's a Mount Panorama and GT4s happening. I could avenge myself technically there, potentially. Entry list. There's a gold driver with 2.8k rating with a MUQU. Okay, that's decided. That guy wins. You don't even need to drive the race. That wins immediately because it's a MUQU. It's just insta win. GT3 rookie, I can't drive that. And the GT3 series runs in. Wait, I can't drive GT3? What? Oh, minimum requirement iron. I have bronze. Isn't bronze higher than iron? Yeah, bronze is higher than iron. Minimum safety rating of 5. I have a 6.1. What are you on about? Oh wait, that's big. I can't sign up because that session is running. That's why. But they're effectively saying, oh yeah, you can run with iron license, but you can't technically run with iron license because you technically need silver license in terms of safety rating. It's like, what? But why though? And there's Coach Dave GT3 Sprints who have less safety rating required. They're running Misano. The other one is running. That one would be in 24 minutes. For the next one. Actually, I would be one of the highest ELO people if I sign up for that. I'm gonna destroy my ELO if I do that. Just. I need to drive the GT3s. I need to try and drive them. So might as well do it. So I have a question of what car to bring. What does everyone else have? Aston, Audi, Ferrari, Porsche, Mercedes, McLaren, Beamer, Porsche, Honda, Porsche, Aston, Porsche, McLaren, Ferrari, Porsche. There's a bunch of Porsches on there. Oh, it's just gone at night. I like it matters. Maybe a race tomorrow evening because there's nothing technically stopping me from doing so. I only have Wednesdays blocked. So I can technically just do this tomorrow. Yeah, right. I like that. Okay. Good night. Bye bye.